Hi. So it's Thursday morning, it's 1:30 in the morning. So I left off last night with starting to work on the designs to get some of the products done, like what I can do here. So I started this around 5 and it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm just now getting stuff printed and starting to get it cut. Okay? So cuz it's like I don't know, it's either the laptop or it's the sim software or it's both. I don't know. It's very annoying. So, ew. All right, that's gonna be an issue. Um, but it wouldn't work is the problem. Like, it worked for a bit, and then Cricut just would not. The software, like one thing to get me uploaded took like 30 minutes, and I was like, I'm so annoyed. So I eventually stopped, turned everything off, restarted the laptop, reopened Cricut, and it was like I need to update, and I'm like, I wish it would send like a notification in the thing saying like, hey, it needs to update for it to be used versus just sitting there and making you struggle. Whatever. So I'm also trying a new thing I learned with there's an actual like sticker function on Cricut if you pay for it, which I was like, all right, let me just try it and see just to see if it helps with cutting them better. So I did it. So I gave it a thicker border and it actually showed it as a sticker. So I'm gonna hope this works. So I'll have to figure this out in the future, but the problem is that Cricut you can actually like take away the background. But the problem is that with some of my stuff, because the area is so light, it kind of just took that away entirely, so it made it like see-through. So now you can kind of see this really thin line because I have to use it like through Microsoft's like photo edit thing. So I'll have to, I don't even know what I'm gonna end up doing with that. Oh, I don't know. But we're just now gonna cut these and hope this actually works. It is now 2:30 in the morning. I have finished printing and cutting. The only problem is that with the cutting part, it cut through absolutely nothing. So now I get to sit here and cut through 4 pieces of paper by hand because the printer, the Cricut it can't. I don't know what's going on. So I did watch a video on doing the sticker things. I was like, okay, maybe that would kind of help, especially with like how it offcuts. Like it's kind of bad and like noticeable. So I was like, okay, let me just try that. Okay, that did nothing. So to be fair, I didn't finish the video because I kind of figured, I was like, okay, I kind of know the steps from here. I was just curious how to make it a sticker and stuff. I mean, I was doing it, so the problem is that either way I do it, it doesn't really matter because it's still messing it up. So I don't know. So I might have to go back, rewatch her video, I suppose, and see what she uses to like the pressure and stuff and like the material she uses. I don't know. So right now I don't need the Cricut Access because it doesn't make a difference. So that was kind of why I got it, was to try it. But if it's not going to do anything for me, I'm not going to pay for it. I mean, I'm on the free month right now, the free trial, which is fine. But that means I need to cancel it before I get charged for it. Because I'm like, it's not doing anything. It's not making a difference. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. And like, you can see it cut lines. Like, you can see all the white lines. But it doesn't cut through anything. So, and it looks like even some of them, it didn't cut anything at all. So I don't know. I guess I will have to just look at the Cricut thing and see what I need to do on my end to make it better, I suppose. So next time I can have better luck because this is very annoying. That's kind of why I got the Cricut, was to make my life easier. It's not. It's making my life harder. And I was gonna go to sleep. But because I have a whole bunch of stuff I have to do tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna have time to cut all these in the morning and still get done when I need to. Specifically because of lighting, so I gotta take pictures tomorrow. But the problem is the past couple of days it's been very cloudy. Like yesterday it was between like clouds and sunny. So I'm like, I think it's again supposed to be cloudy again tomorrow, but that's why I'm like, I still kind of want to get it like around noon that time with taking pictures. Because I gotta take quite a few, is the other thing. And also just putting the strings on and whatnot and getting those kind of prepared. Like, I didn't print out magnets, and I'm not going to because I can just make some of these magnets. And I can just get some tape and tape it on the fridge to kind of take that picture. Because literally some of these are exact same things as magnets. So I'm like, I don't need to print them out twice. I'm not going to. So, I don't know. So I guess I'm gonna do that, and then I'll just get the Sharpie, color in that white strip, I suppose. They'll still be far away, so I don't think it'll be like super noticeable. But at least it kind of covered up just to try and make it as best as I can. Because I'm not gonna reprint these. They're just for show. I don't know. So that's what I have to look at too, I suppose, is how to fix the Cricut. Because I've done the calibration before, and the calibration's probably as good as it's gonna get. But I'm like, I don't know what else to do, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because everybody else seems to get their stickers just fine, but like I can't do it, so now I'm kind of concerned. So I don't know. But I guess I'll do that, and then we'll just have to troubleshoot and see if there's anything I need to do to fix. Because then I gotta still do the shrink paper things, but I can do that in the morning because that does not take very long at all. So I'll just do that then. But I have to get everything cut out tonight, so... And I'm tired. And I'm not gonna get any sleep. So, let me, get going. It's, well, it's still Thursday. It's later in the day now. It's 10. So, last night I got everything cut. It's all here. It took me like 2 hours, so I went to bed at 4:30. I just did my workout. But I went to bed at 4:30. I woke up at 8:30. So now we're here. So now I'm going to start to get the rest of the charms done. Like, I need to get them heated and everything. And then I got to take pictures. So I also brought out my fall and Halloween decorations. So that way I can go ahead. Because I'm using this stuff here and this. But I'm still going to be using that to also just add a little bit of touches here and there. So depending on if it's for fall or Halloween, we'll only get that stuff. The Myra and Aster won't, because I don't necessarily like want them to be like fall oriented. It's more just showing an example of, besides just strictly fall, you have other options if you want something not directly related, but it could be that you can still kind of use year round. I know their colors are very, like, fall specific, but to be honest, they're just nice colors that you could have whenever you want. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So, yeah, I just need to do that. I'm hoping it's going to be bright enough, because I don't know if... I might need to wait until 12 to take pictures, I think. And just as, I mean, it's kind of cloudy is the other problem. So I might, because I think when I do that stuff, I'm going to go on my walk really quick. I like to try and go on at least 2 walks. I go around for a few minutes, like 20 or so minutes. So I might just do that and then come back, because I have a whole list of stuff I need to do. But I'm like, I could also go ahead and start pre-recording some videos too while I'm here. I think I'm only going to do probably Myra and Aster first, because I don't have anything set up for fall. And then I'll just wait to do all that when everything is set up, so I don't have to take stuff on and off. And I can just do one all together, showing like, here's everybody put together, because I'm going to include the Nightmare in this as well. Because I just feel like the Nightmare is a pretty good relation. Ugh, my desk is like chewed on from my dog, so it's scratchy. But I'm going to include the Nightmare as well, just because he is a good option for fall. So I'm going to be doing that. And then, yeah, because I also got to do some cleaning today. And then I'm thinking about when I'm to the point where I kind of have to wait until later on tonight, like when I get my shower and stuff, do other things. I'm actually might just start sculpting, or trying to, and like make magnets to try and get as far as I can with that. I'm still in the process of making a hedgehog. still in, as it's been a few weeks now since I've touched it. Because I'm going to do one hedgehog type that I can paint, you know, multiple ways. Because I'm doing like a mold first. I'm going to try something out to try and make a mold with some air dry clay and, it's not polymer, oven baked clay. And then I'm going to make 2 different unicorns just because the Nightmare and the unicorn both have different hairs, like hairstyles, specifically in the tail, and then different horns, because the Nightmare has a curved horn and the unicorn has a straight, you know, twirly horn. And then I gotta make a raptor, and then the dragon, I'm honestly thinking about making just one type of dragon and then just painting it different ways, I think is what I'm really tempted to do. But we'll have to see. So that's kind of where I'm at, though. So I guess let me go ahead, get started on that stuff. Because I'll record it. I'll record the whole thing. Why not? I am watching videos, so I'm going to, like, speed through the footage. But you'll probably still hear, like, a garbled mess. It's because I'm watching videos. Okay, it's way later now. So pretty much what I've done today is majority of it's been like cleaning stuff just because I kind of needed to. I hate cleaning, but it was necessary. I still have to clean my bathroom, but I'll probably just do that in the morning because I'm like, I've also went on like 3 walks today, so, and just kind of moving around and stuff. So what I have been, and then what I started doing was this. It's a paint by number that I got from Michael's. I actually got 2 of them. So the first one is Battling Dragons, which is the one I'm doing. It's dragons. I was like, I'm gonna do it because I actually don't like these that much because the paints tend to suck, but these paints are fantastic. I mean, as good as they can. Like, they're cheap, obviously, but it's in the past they've been like really dry on me, or it's like they're very sticky. But these so far have all been great. I think one is kind of on that level, but it works fine. But that also means that whatever I don't use up will go into my collection, which is good because I hate mixing paints. I do not mix paints. So this is fantastic. I can add on some more. I actually bought these originally to make a video out of them, but then I was like, well, how am I gonna do that? So I was like, I'm not doing it because I don't do, like, you know, I'm not a paint by number channel, so I was like, never mind. So I'm just doing them for funsies. So I just decided to do them tonight, just do something like a little different, and I guess like a hobby, like craft form, just because. And this is the other one I got. It's 2 T-Rexes. Hold on. Oh, I don't like that at all. great. But it's 2 T-Rexes, so obviously one's breathing fire. It's like a fire and ice type of thing. This is the bigger one. So I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. So obviously I also got it. They're not titled, so I don't know. But they're just battling one another. So I thought it was super cool. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I also haven't done a paint by number in like a really long time. So I just wanted to get them. But I'm having a good time. So, I mean, this is a couple hours worth of work. So, still got a little bit to go. I'm only like maybe a quarter of the way done. So, and then eventually I'm going to have to hang it. And I have the extra roll for the regular drawing that I'll probably actually end up coloring on later. I might just grab my pencils and try and match colors. The problem I have with this stuff is that some of these colors are so similar. It's like, why are they even here? Because some of these, like, there's like 3 colors next to one another and they're all the same. So I'm like, what is the point? I just feel like it's a waste. So I don't know. But I have that roll for the future if I actually want to end up doing that. But I'm just gonna listen to music for probably about 2 more hours because I only got 4 hours of sleep. It's like I had a Celsius earlier, but it's starting to kick in now. Like, tiredness is starting to come in. I was gonna read, but I'm like, I might just read tomorrow morning. Cause I'm reading the Hunger Games. I'm on the last book now. I'm on Mockingjay. Yes, because I have all 5 books. Like, I already read all of them. Like the 2 newer ones I've already read. So I'm literally just rereading the series at this point. It's been a long time since I have, but I did. And then after that, I'll be starting a new series. I also have some other books on my Amazon that I'm like, I would like to get at some point. So that's why I'm also trying to read so I can actually have an excuse for getting them. So, especially while I wait for the 4th Wing book to come out. The next one, the 4th one. It's so sad. We have 2 years, but it's fine. Because I'm actually eventually going to end up rereading all 3 of those too. A lot of these books I'm going to end up rereading because it's been a while now since I've actually read them again. So now, because I have a whole bunch of like series books, so. Like Percy Jackson, I have 3 different series of those because I love Rick Riordan's writing. Warden? Is it Warden? Because I have the regular Percy Jackson and then I have the Heroes of Olympus one. And then his newest one he came out with for Percy, it's like I guess it's just a 3-book series. I'm waiting for the last one to come. And then he's got like the Kane Chronicles, Kane, Apollo Trials, and so I think it's something with Asgard. I think it's North mythology. So I'm actually going to start reading that one. I've never read those before. But that'll be probably next week is when I can actually start that book. Because I've just now gotten to Mockingjay. So we'll see. Obviously, I'm not an avid reader. It's just at work I'm able to do it. Anyway, so I'm now going to get back to this. So tomorrow, I actually have some new drawing ideas I want to do. So I think I'm going to spend probably all day tomorrow just drawing. Because there's things I would like to get to do. And I'll show those later on. But I'm just going to paint some more before I go to bed. And then we'll just go from there. Alright, it is Monday, and I'm at my parents' house, so we are gonna feature Marble down here. Finn and Bandit are both outside. So what's been happening is, over the weekend, I managed to get the Patreon stuff completely done. I got it uploaded yesterday, and I just posted about it today, so Patreon's done, Lupine is done until I do the next Patreon at some point. I also uploaded the limited time products. So she has a glass tumbler, a card magnet, a spiral notebook, and candles. But the candles are like a bunch of different smells. So I did those. Some of those I'm actually going to keep. Probably not the spiral notebook, but I think the other 3 things I will keep for other stuff. So my intention is to sit here and like update like all the other designs in some way. Because after I do this grouping, that's my plan. Because I got 4 designs I gotta do. I do Fall, Halloween, Myra, and Aster. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do them one at a time. Because my plan is to post about them for the rest of the week. So I'm gonna do Fall first, so I can post about Fall tomorrow. Marble! he's attacking bandits. Which he's not supposed to do, because bandits is a little old man. And then tomorrow will be, if I get done early enough, I'll start doing Halloween today as well. But I literally have to, I would like to get them done between today and tomorrow, so they're completely finished. So, because tomorrow I'll post about fall, Wednesday will be Halloween, Thursday, probably Aster, and Friday will be Myra, is my intention. So that way I can kind of just focus on them at least for one day. So that's where we're at. And I also have started doing this. So this is my fire dragon. I've already done him a while ago, but I thought, because I'm seeing a lot of desk mats, the long ones. I'm like, oh, what if I try to make my own? So it's broken up into pieces, because obviously I can use this, but it's going to be super tiny, and with how much detail, this is my tablet pen, but with how much detail I have on him, I can't. I also really like how he's actually turning out. I think he's turning out fantastic. I still have to, just do his head and this wing, and then that's it. And then I'm doing the little minis, because my idea is, originally I was going to have him over here, but I'm like, well, that's where the mouse goes. So now he's going to be over here, and the minis is going to be up top where the mouse is. And then we just have this to kind of build up on the back of. This is supposed to sit like this, so it'll be kind of behind him like this. There's Finn. I just had to do it this way for drawing stuff. I should have brought him down more because of his wing, but I'm making it work. I'm like, it should be fine. I want to do that for all of my stuff eventually at some point. I'm also going to be trying making a die cut bookmark as well. So that'll be another thing I have in progress. But I am doing little short videos, recording me working on these, just really short ones, so I can post it overall when I'm finished. I don't know when I'll get done, but right now I have 8 to do at the moment until I upload more designs. Then I'll have 10 because I'll have the winter, well actually, no, I'll have 11 because I'll have the winter hog, Erlathia, and the spring dragon I have to upload. So at some point I gotta do them. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm also got to upload on Etsy as well, but I'll wait and do Etsy last because I can't do Etsy. And I see you, Morby. He's over here looking at me on the couch. Because I can't do Etsy until I finish up with Shopify. Because I like to kind of do the Shopify stuff and then copy the description over to Etsy, so it's a one and done. So because for the fall and the Halloween, what I'm going to personally do is I'm either going to have it available as magnets or stickers, and it's all just going to be one set. It's just one pack. I'm not doing individuals, just because I have literally 4 things going up. But now Shopify will have a lot more. It's just what I'm going to be doing is just 2 options pretty much, which I'm not doing the pins or charms with these. I didn't plan for that, and I'm just not going to worry about it. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just trying to do a little bit Halloween fall-esque stuff. I'm not super crazy about it. Plus I have Aster too, which he is kind of more fall as well. So, and there is Myra if they want to bat, because she's available. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna finish eating, and then I'm gonna start working on fall and get all that done. I do have pictures, which I gotta fix up the pictures, and I gotta send them to my, fuck, that's another thing I have to do. Damn it. Okay, it's fine. We'll just do one at a time. So I will probably do all the Printify stuff first, just to get that done and out of the way. And then I will switch over to doing pictures that I have to upload to my laptop, because I completely forgot I still had to do that. I have them all taken, I just gotta actually fix them up and send them over. It's okay. We're okay. Alright. I'm gonna get started so I can, hopefully get them done.
Sometimes. Bring that. You okay, Brian? What's wrong? Hi, Dad. Hey. How do you think? My dad was always mean. Hey, you're good. You are. Good, but I'm not. Hello, Martinez. You're 2.5 days. Thank you for a second. You come back with this. 1, uncharged. 2, no dipping. It was a My turn. Put the two mice together, and it is not supposed to look like that. I opened it, I was like, huh. So the way I designed it was like the full file, and I designed it with my brain thinking like, oh, there's a handle here, but no, there's no handle. So I redesigned it, and on the corrected glass cup, the mice are going to be like split evenly. So it's going to be the mouse, some books, some books, some books, and then mouse, books, 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 and then it'll be that. So they're not going to be like next to each other like that. It'll be like that. So it's going to be more evenly distributed. But I goofed, so it won't look like that with the two mice there. But you can picture it, right? So yeah, it'll look like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 different products for like drinkware.
Okay, we're going on Tuesday. If you hear noises, that's one of the dogs walking. He actually want you to go out. A little bit. But what I've been doing is, yesterday I got all the fall stuff up and done. And then I started working on Halloween. So I'm just about done with Halloween now, and it's 3 o'clock. Taking me way longer than it should, especially since I started this last night. I'm still not done. Oh, Marby. So I'm in that process. I got it up on Etsy. So all Halloween is on Etsy now. So I still need to, everything is up on Shopify as well, but I still just have to add it to shipping profiles, and then it's done. And then I will start on Aster. So my other plan is to also turn all of my current prints into digital downloads as well. So what I'm thinking is to save some space on Etsy specifically. I'm going to turn like all my seasons hedgehogs into one listing and just kind of label like 1, 2, 3, 4 type of thing. So I got 3 of them right now. So I can do that. I'm gonna do that with like all the seasons just to kind of save a little bit of space. Just because I can. And I'll try and see if I can figure out how to include all of them into like one bundle and see if I can figure that part out. I don't know if I can, but I mean, I've seen other people do it, so I'll have to see and then just update the price a little bit. Because I'm doing my digital prints for $3. Nothing crazy. So we're doing that. We're almost there, but yeah, it's a lot. This now is this little man right there. That's little Marby. What is it, Marby? I don't know what he wants, but he wants something from me. I have the door open, so I'm not quite sure what he's growling at me about. And I also gave him a BO&E earlier, so I don't know. But we're almost there. So I'm excited. And then I guess I'll show you the art stuff really quick. Because my laptop is currently charging, so I'm taking a break for a minute. Because I've literally been doing this all morning. That's why I'm like, this takes so long. Oh, yeah, Marby. He keeps looking at me. But anyway, let me see. I'm just trying to pull it up. Okay. So I got Fire Dragon all done along with that. The minis is finished. And now I'm just starting the bookmark doodad, like the die cut bookmark. So we'll see exactly too. That was one idea I had. I guess also I could call it like a die cut print, I think is what I'm actually just gonna call it. So it's just gonna have the fire dragon with the minis dragon. And that's all that is. And then I'll start Clover because for the next drop update, I'm doing dog stuff because I have a whole bunch of pictures that I've taken. I actually have it here. So I have all these pictures that I've either taken or my parents have sent to me of the dogs that I'm going to draw, and I'm going to mostly pretty much probably just only turn them into either stickers and magnets only. I think is what I'm going to end up doing, and then I will have a word and a no word version because a lot of these I want words for. I'm mostly doing this because my dad wants a shirt of one of the dogs, which I'm going to use Finn. Oh, you can't. Who's this brown one right here? That's Finn. And he wants a shirt that says, "We'll take a bullet for my dog, but he will trade me for half a chicken nugget." That's what he wants, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to have somebody else do it because it's for Christmas. And it's actually going to be this picture right here that I'm drawing, which is my favorite picture. It is the most precious picture of that dog. I took that picture and I'm so proud of that picture. It looks better on the camera. This is like low resolution just because I needed to get it printed just for drawing. But that is my favorite picture of that dog. I love it. So that's what we're in the process of doing. So it's a lot I have to do, and then also just keeping up with like videos, which Friday's video is going to be another sketchbook tour, which I think is number 5. So I'm just going to do that just because it's quick and easy, because I was like, I need to finish. Because the next week after that will be a comic page. So there's a lot of stuff I have to do, but that's fine. I know what I has to get done. Because now I'm like, because of how long this take me, which is kind of absurd, but it is. I'm just going to try and start earlier with getting this uploaded. Because I would like to do this, get this done. Like this next update by the end of November is what I'm wanting to do. Is my plan. So that's why, I mean, because it's September now, it's early, it's the 9th. So I'm like, I have time. I've got about 2 months. Well, actually over 2 months to do this, which is fine. So that way I can start working on that. And then that'll be the last update for the year. And then I will just start trying to figure out next year's stuff. Because now I kind of have a system of how I want to do things. So that's what we're doing. Which is good. I got 5 things I'm uploading. Well, because also the Fire Dragon and Clover, I also want to redo their stuff a little bit because I have an idea for somehow from other things I would like to try and do. So that's also just a whole nother process. So it's essentially just going to be a bunch of like re-uploads, which is fine. I'm not that worried about it. Current plan though, so. I'm gonna eat a snack and then go from there. Because I might just start working on this Fire Dragon here and get him a little bit more done. I'm hoping to get him done and like during this week and then start on Clover. So we'll see. But let me get back into it.
So I need to do this and so I'm going to go do that. We'll have much more coverage coming up, I'm sure. I'll also be here, obviously, tomorrow to discuss this info, to make sure you're there for that. Video updates, posted on developments as the police presumably find you that were committed this active evil. And that's all said for Charlie's family tonight. And remember Charlie, what he was, a truly great man, and more importantly, a truly good person. See you tomorrow, and stay tuned for more.
Ugh, okay. I'm done. That was the last one. I'm done. OMG. 3 days to do this. It's after 7. I'm done. So with that, I now have, let me see. I already don't remember. But I put up Fall, Halloween, Aster, and Myra. So they're all available. I'm done. And then tomorrow I'm going to do an Aster video of showing everything. And then Friday will be Myra. And then next week I think I'm going to do a video of showing my favorite one available in each grouping, I think. Just to kind of show others, maybe, you know, push them along a little bit, like, oh, if I like this, you would too. But I'm just going to leave it there. I have no idea what we'll be doing in the next vlog. I'll figure it out as I go. Probably starting to work on the next update now, because that way I'm not sitting here taking forever doing this. I can get a decent head start for Christmas. So that's where I'm at, because I got actually more I have to do than what I'm doing right now. But that's where we're at. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.